Hi, for those of you who do not know me, I'm Renee, also known as Miss HD Mercury from the Sunshine Coast Pinup School. I'm a pinup photographer and a vintage stylist, and today I'm going to be trying out a few of the insane Grip-Tuth hairstyles in this vintage hairstyling book. So let's go. So I've mentioned this book before. I will leave cards to my other videos. It was where I first heard of Grip-Tuth Combs all those years ago, and it is also one of my favorite vintage hairstyling books. Now it is How to Handle Long Hair by Ingrid. It is a 1954 original published. This is a reproduction print, and it is How to Handle Long Hair, recreating glamorous 1950s hairstyles. And it is a book that has one setting pattern and 11 different styles that you can get from it. Now I have longer hair now, so I'm going to tackle a couple of these styles, but I did not do the actual setting pattern from the book. This is just my regular setting pattern that I do with my long hair. I have just added it as a bonus module in my online curl sets course that you've heard me bang on about in the past. I will leave a link down there. There is a bonus module and lesson on how I tackle curl sets with long hair. So if you have long hair like me, you can go check that out. But I'm going to try out some of these hairstyles in this book. Now there are so many gorgeous hairstyles, and they all use a Grip-Tuth comb. So they all use a Grip-Tuth comb to place the hair and mold it into shape. Now some of these are just pinned back, which will not be too hard to think about. And yeah, they're just brushed and then combed back into a style. But the styles that I've been kind of a bit too scared to try involve twisting the hair and securing it with a Grip-Tuth comb, and that is where I am actually a little bit scared I may break a comb. However, when it says now use a genuine Grip-Tuth comb to control it all, it is the only thing that will curve and firmly hold it into place. So I have my old Grip-Tuth combs that if I break them, need a replacement anyways, and then I do have a newer, more sturdy. These are a little bit more bendy just because they've been used for so many years, and then I have a newer one in my collection where it's a little bit sturdier. So we'll see how I go with them, but I'm going to try to recreate these hairstyles. Okay, so the first hairstyle I'm going to try out is called the Grecian number 11, and it's just a really beautiful hair back curls flowing type of style. So it says that I am to take the front sections out and then use Grip-Tuth combs to secure the back into the center and then dress the hair over. So let's give that a go. So I'm going to just take my front sections, and then just use the Grip-Tuth combs claw thing at the back, and then I'm going to use a comb and dress the hair over it and pin into place. It says to disguise the combs. And then you would dress the hair in the back and get all of your curls into place. Yeah, that's a pretty style. It's not too different from just using two Grip-Tuth combs on the side, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's just all waterfall curls down the back. So nothing too extraordinary in my books. Now let's go on to the twist. So I'm going to be keeping these same sections. I might use a clip to keep them out of the way. Okay, so we've got those two sections. Take out these. All right, so now for this one, it says separate the front hair from the back hair, brush the hair back up and over the palm of your left hand. You must hold in your left hand firmly against the head. The longer the hair, the higher you might place it in your hand in order to shorten the hair. Twist the hair. This is the third most important technique. And once you have finished the twist in your thumb is resting on the head, use a genuine Grip-Tuth comb to control all the back of the hair you've twisted to make it easier for you to manage. To fit such a lump of hair in the comb, it must first be bent. Index and middle fingers are together on the inside of the comb and the thumb and ring finger are underneath the comb. So index and middle fingers are together on the inside of the comb and the thumb and ring finger are underneath. Okay, so that's the grip you've got to have. Ooh, it's quite a sturdy grip actually. Insert the comb, place the right tooth of the comb into the right side of the lump of the hair and curve it around to the left so that the tooth of the comb is on the left side of the lump of the hair and push. So pushing it down. Don't ask your customer whether it hurts. Do you think for 1 minute she will tell you if it does? And besides, it's better to have it a little tight than a little loose. You must hold the hair taut while you insert the comb, but if you use too much tension, the comb won't go in. Okay. And then it says, don't worry if a few of the teeth of the comb don't go into the hair, it isn't necessary. And then you toss the back of the hair back. Okay, so let's give that a go. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, so it says to brush it taut and up. Okay, and then I'm going to have this handy. It says to twist the hair at the crown of the head. Okay, I think maybe I started my twist too high. I'm going to go down a little bit. Twist really tight. Okay, so that's now twisted really tight. Now, what was that grip they said? So middle in the first and second in the middle, and thumb and ring finger, and then, oh, it does bend. So you can see that. Oh, okay. Hopefully I don't snap it. So it says to bend it and then insert from one side of the twist. And then push down. Oh, that is so hard. Okay, let's see if I can change my, oh, there you go. So Grip-Tuth combs are flexible. You can push these back up. So only do this hairstyle if you're brave like me and don't mind about getting a replacement. Okay, so let's try again. I think I've got it. I think I need to start here and pick up into there as well. Okay, so let's bend it again. Maybe that's why I didn't go in, because I had like the teeth sticking out. Okay, let's try again. So I'm bending, getting both sides. I'm trying to get it through. Ah. That just popped straight out again. Woo. Okay. How about if I twist it a little lower and then try to get through that twist with a little bit less tension. Ugh. All right, who reckons I'm gonna break a comb today? Bending, and I'm actually, let's go the other way around. Let's go this side. Yeah, that time it felt like I got it. I think I got it. Ugh. All right, shall I let go? Ooh, it's up. Okay. Here we go. Okay, that's actually is holding up my hair. Right. So then now it says to brush the hair back. Sometimes it will place in the back either of the curls. This back can either be kept on top or brushed back. So maybe I can separate those curls a touch, like so. To disguise the comb, put a couple of bobby pins in. That's actually feeling really secure. I'm shocked. Okay, and then it says to dress the hair, getting curve wave formations, and then dress the hair up and over. So sort of like before. So I'm just pinning that mound. And then I guess you could do like really cute pin curls. It's looking very prom. It's called the, well, it's this hairstyle is called the Tiara. So no wonder it feels very prom. All right, so then now I'm gonna grab this side. How about I split it, because this is my thicker side. If I split, maybe give that a little twist to get a little something happening. Pin into place. I'm just playing with where my hair wants to sit. Whew. Give that a little twist. Right. That actually does feel really secure. I am shocked. It took me a few times to get it in, but that feels really secure. Obviously I could pin these in here, pin and place that all as well, but that is a really beautiful, like formal-esque style. Wow, I'm shocked. All right, let's try another one. Where shall we go? All right, so the next two are pretty much similar technique, twisting it up the back and then dressing the hair. All right, let's try this one, Miss Muffin. All right, so this is Miss Muffin, and it says this arrangement looks a little bit like earmuffs, but could very well call her Miss Earmuff. So there's nice humor in this book. All right, so this one every hair on the head is brushed to the left side, brushed up and twisted before inserting the comb. So instead of having it in the back there, I've got to push it over to the left side, which is actually the heavy side of this hairstyle, which is my left side as well. So let's go with that one. It looks like, yeah, it looks like you when you twist it, you leave a little bit of slack in the front that you can then dress and then see how the hair falls. So let's give that one a go. So that is how the comb fared after sticking it into the twist then. So I'm just going to bend those back into semi-alignment. And then, so now I'm going to brush all of my hair up, it looks like to about here. Okay, so I've got all of the hair twisted. And let's see how I go. So middle and ring, there and there. Now, it's gonna be hard because I've got to hold my head, so it's gonna be hard for you to see. No, that is not secured. I think I just have too thick hair for that style. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my front section out. And then I've got significantly less hair to deal with. So it was twisted back and up. No, it was twisted this way. Okay, so that doesn't feel as secure as the other one that I did, but it is holding up the majority of that hair. Ooh. Yeah, that is not holding my hair. I'm gonna try my new comb and see if that's got a bit more stability to it. So I'm gonna try out this one. Let's get all that hair twisted up once again. Okay, now let's try. Oh my god, I've twisted it in the wrong direction again. All right, let's go this way. Ugh. Okay, there's my twist. Now let's try a fresh comb with my grip, bit of bend to it, go from one side this one is just not working for me. Alright, I am going to go into plan 3. I think I just have too much hair for this. So I'm going to flick most of that. I need to separate that hair. Separate that hair. It appears that only this size can be twisted up in my super thick hair. So let's go. Twisting it. Twisting it back. Now let's go again. Getting my bend. and I bent the teeth on that one. Let's go back to my epoxy one. Oop, and I just snapped that off. I told you I was gonna break one. All right, let's go on to the other one. Let's go here. I am so determined to do this. I don't know if anyone else is like that with their hairstyles, but let's go. What is happening with my twist? All right, let's try twisting it lower, securing it higher. Is anybody else entertained with this? Are you not entertained? Okay, that feels a little bit more secure. It's like really sticking out this side though. So if I push it there. Okay, that's semi holding it. And you know what? For today, I am going to pin the top of that. So it at least handles the weight that is obviously not being handled by that comb. And then, so it says to just let it go over there. I'll brush comb this section over. And wrap it around. So it has this cute little wrap detail. Okay, so I struggle to handle my long hair. So there you go, book. I actually struggled with that one there. Not only is my hair long, but it is also thick. So that is my challenge for this hairstyle. But if you have longer hair and you have a few Grip-Tuth combs that you're ready to retire anyways, maybe give this a go, and then you know where to get more when you need to stock up, eh? And yeah, give this a hairstyle a go. I was really impressed with how that back one felt. It must just be my twist technique off to the side that is just not as secure as possible, but that's staying there. With some hairspray and a few more bobby pins, this could be a hairstyle I could wear all day, and you can, you know, dress and smooth out those curls that little bit more like they have here. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the ride. There is just one thing that I want to read to you, which is on page 63. So this is the little final thing in this book. I have a link to the book down below if you want to grab it. It is just a really interesting read. So it says, a certain percentage of women prefer and will always wear long hair. I believe that if you are going to call yourself a stylist, that you must be able to do long hair as well as short. If you know only 3 different setting patterns and the basic ways of combing them, you will have a repertoire of techniques at your fingertips, and you will no longer die 1,000 deaths when a long hair walks into your salon. These techniques can be taught. You all know hairstylists who are whizzes at manipulating hair, but what good does that do if you cannot and will not impart that information? So it says in this book, which contains the first of the 3 settings, which will show you at least 11 comb outs, you will take the biggest stride towards mastering long hair. Now I do also have a free setting pattern as well. So if you want to get started on setting patterns, make sure you go and download the Curl Sets freebies, and there are 3 setting patterns in there. So just like the book, you've got 3. You can handle a whole bunch of styles. So you can see how many different ways I dress this hair just with one setting pattern, which actually isn't this setting pattern. So it says you should master the main points of the lesson: thorough saturation of the hair for setting, and brushing before placing the style, correct placement of the Grip-Tuth Comb, which is what I do need to practice on, bringing the hair to the point to better control it, the all-important twist, which I do need a bit more practice on, and then the shape is more important than the line. And I love this one here security before artistry if you can't have both. So make sure your hair is nice and secure. There is no point in doing a beautiful hairstyle that's really good for a few selfies, and then as soon as you leave the house and start walking, it's gonna start falling everywhere. So make sure your hairstyles are nice and secure. So thank you for coming along on this journey with me. I've always wanted to try out these hairstyles. They freaked me out. I'm like, how the hell do you bend a comb like that without it breaking? I broke a tooth. So yeah, it's pretty fun to follow along on these vintage hairstyling books, and I hope that you enjoyed coming along on the ride with me. All right, let me know if you try any of these styles, and yeah, don't hold me accountable if you break a comb.